in my tired eyes. Your old jacket folded on the passenger seat still smells like the nights we couldn't sleep. Streetlights blur across the dashboard glow. Every quiet highway feels like long ago. The radio plays songs we used to know. Now they only make the silence louder. And every time I wear it, I fall back again into all the places we've been. Your jacket still reminds me of you, of midnight drives and fading perfume, of quiet conversations in the dark, and all the places you left your mark. Every thread still carries memories that my lonely heart can't leave behind. And every road I take tonight still somehow leads me back in time. Coffee cups beside the traffic light, 2 a.m. and nowhere feels alright. Your name still echoes softly in my mind, like headlights disappearing into rain. The rearview mirror catches sleepless eyes, watching empty intersections pass by. And every little thing inside this car still feels unfinished without you. And every passing shadow feels too close, like your hand I used to hold. Your jacket still reminds me of you, of midnight drives and fading perfume, of quiet conversations in the dark, and all the places you left your mark. Every thread still carries memories that my lonely heart can't leave behind. And every road I take tonight still somehow leads me back in time. Maybe some memories never really leave. Maybe they stay inside forgotten things, like old jackets hanging by the door, still carrying the warmth from before. Your jacket still reminds me of you, even when the city fades to blue. And though the nights keep moving on, part of me still feels you close. Every streetlight passing by tonight feels like pieces of another life. And every mile I drive alone still carries echoes of our home. Burning cassette after midnight rain, tiny orange light trembling through the pane. Smoke rising slowly by the parking lot, like old memories I forgot to stop. The dashboard flickers in exhausted blue. Every empty highway leads me back to you. Street lights passing softly through the glass, like quiet ghosts still follow in the past. And every little spark inside the dark feels like another part of us. Burning cassette after midnight, watching old songs disappear into the night. Every melody fading into smoke, like promises we never got to hold. The city keeps on breathing slowly, while my heart still stays behind. And every flame keeps feels like hearing your name again. Burning cassette after midnight, watching old songs disappear into the night. Every melody fading into smoke, like promises we never got to hold. The city keeps on breathing slowly, while my heart still stays behind, and every flame keeps dancing with the memories inside my mind. Maybe some songs are never meant to stay. Maybe some love only survives in flames, still glowing softly in forgotten nights. Long after goodbye fades away. Burning cassette after midnight, while empty roads disappear beneath the lights. Every little ember in the dark still carries pieces of my heart. And though the tape has turned to ashes, the memory still survives somewhere between the smoke and silence. You're still alive tonight. Photographs at 2 a.m. tonight, scattered softly underneath the bedroom light. Dusty memories frozen out of time, still holding traces of your tired eyes. The city glows outside the window frame, while every quiet thought repeats your name. Street lights trembling on the empty wall, like shadows from a life we used to call ours. And every little picture pulls me back again to places I can't reach anymore. Photographs at 2 a.m. still turning lonely moments into pain. Every faded smile inside the frame feels closer than you are today. The silence keeps on breathing slowly through this empty room tonight, and every photograph still holds a version of us alive. Cold coffee sitting by the window side, half asleep beneath the city lights. Your old reflection lingers in my mind, like headlights disappearing into rain. The clock keeps moving through another night, but memories refuse to say goodbye. And every photograph I try to hide still finds its way back into my hands. Every quiet heartbeat after dark feels like falling back to where you are. Photographs at 2 a.m. still turning lonely moments into pain. Every faded smile the light long after love says goodbye. Photographs at 2 a.m. still scattered quietly beside my bed. Every picture whispers softly of words we never said. And though the city keeps on moving, part of me stays frozen there, somewhere between the sleepless nights and the love still hanging in the air. Street lights melting on your window, radio low, we're driving slow. Your fingers tap into the dashboard beat, golden shadows dancing on the seats. Summer air through half-closed windows, city breathing soft and cold. I still hear your quiet laugh floating through the traffic lights. And every red light feels like time slows down. Your heartbeat next to mine still echoes through this town. Golden heartbeats on the backseat, neon dreams underneath the moonlight. Every mile keeps pulling me closer to the memory I still hold tight. Golden heartbeats in the silence, late night roads and blurry headlights. Even now I feel you beside me, like you never left that night. Rearview mirrors full of old emotions, your jacket folded by the door. Midnight coffee stains and conversations still live inside this old car. Highway signs keep passing softly, like memories I can't outrun. But somehow all these empty streets still lead me back to us. Every cold breeze carries your perfume, like the city knows I still think of you. Golden heartbeats on the backseat, neon dreams underneath the moonlight. Every mile keeps pulling me closer to the memory I still hold tight. Golden heartbeats in the silence, late night roads and blurry headlights. Even now I feel you beside me, like you never left that night. Tape is playing in the background, soft headlights across your face. No dramatic goodbye between us, just memories we couldn't replace. Golden heartbeats on the backseat, city lights fading into sunrise. If love disappears this slowly, maybe some feelings never die. Golden heartbeats keep on glowing, somewhere deep inside my mind. Late night roads still carry pieces of the two we left behind. Your voicemail still lives on my phone, 3 seconds before the tone. I know every pause by heart now, every breath, every quiet sound. Midnight glowing from the hallway, rain reflecting silver blue. I replay your voice too often just to feel close to you. And when the message ends, the whole room changes shape. Like silence gets heavier every time I press replay. It's the silence after your voicemail that keeps me awake at night. Your voice fades out so softly, and everything feels too quiet. The silence after your voicemail still echoes through these walls, like your goodbye never finished, like you're still waiting for my call. Coffee growing cold beside me, streetlights flicker through the blinds. I still hear the little smile hidden underneath your lines. No dramatic ending happened, no final crashing scene, just unfinished conversations living somewhere in between. Every tiny static crackle feels more real than sleep. Funny how a simple message can cut this deep. It's the silence after your voicemail that keeps me awake at night. Your voice fades out so softly, and everything feels too quiet. After your voicemail still echoes through these walls, like your goodbye never finished, like you're still waiting for my call. Old apartment humming softly, blue light glowing in the dark. Your keeps repeating like a ghost inside my heart. It's the silence after your voicemail that never really leaves. Some nights I let it play through twice, just to hear you breathe. Silence after your voicemail feels louder than goodbye, like somewhere in another lifetime you still answer every time. Coffee cup still on the counter, one half full, the other cold. Streetlights drifting through the curtains, painting gold across the room. Your sweater hanging near the doorway, like you never really left. Funny how the smallest things now feel too heavy in my chest. The clock keeps moving slowly, but this apartment stays the same. Every little midnight silence still whispers your name. Coffee cups at midnight after you left, steam fading into empty air. Your shadow still lives in the kitchen, like you're somehow standing there. Coffee cups at midnight after you left, cold hands wrapped around regret. Some nights I still make it to by accident, and remember your name. keeps tapping on the windows. Old jazz humming quietly. I still hear your sleepy laughter somewhere deep inside the sheets. Taxi lights move through the ceiling like memories passing by. Every lonely cup of coffee tastes a little like goodbye. No dramatic final moment, no crashing cinematic scene. Just two people growing distant and spaces in between. Coffee cups at midnight after you left, steam fading into empty air. Your shadow still lives in the kitchen like you're somehow standing there. Coffee cups at midnight after you left, cold hands wrapped around regret. Some nights I still make it to by accident, then remember you're not here yet. Final crackle in the background, blue light underneath the door. I still leave one lamp on softly like before. Coffee cups at midnight after you left, still waiting by the sink tonight. Some memories don't disappear softly, they just fade with city lights. Coffee cups at midnight after you left, only glow and quiet breath. And every midnight kitchen silence still sounds a little like you left.
Headlights sliding down the ceiling, 2 a.m. and I can't sleep. Your last call still lingers softly, like smoke hanging over me.
The city hums outside my window, cold blue shadows on the floor. I keep staring at my phone screen, hoping somehow there's still more.
And every passing car feels like you're coming back again, but the silence always answers in the end.
Headlights passing after your last call, fading slowly through the rain. Your voice still echoes through my apartment, but nothing feels the same. Headlights passing after your last call, lonely glow across my room, like every moving shadow in this city still somehow leads to you.
Street signs blur behind the window, coffee growing cold nearby.
There were things I almost told you before we ran out of time. No dramatic movie ending, no shattered hearts across the floor, just two tired people talking softly until we couldn't anymore. Now every midnight highway feels a little hard to face. There's an empty seat beside me, still holding traces of your perfume. Streetlights drift across the dashboard like memories passing through. The radio plays low and distant. Half the words get lost at night, but every quiet little silence still sounds a little like goodbye. And every turn I take still feels connected to you somehow, even with nobody here now. The empty seat where my heart stayed still rides beside me every night. Your shadow dances with the headlights under faded city lights. The empty seat where my heart stayed feels warmer than these lonely hands, like part of me still lives beside you, somewhere we never planned. Gas stations glowing in the distance, cold air drifting through the glass. I still catch myself turning over like you're sleeping in the back. No dramatic ending happened, no final words to make it clear, just quiet distance growing slowly until you disappeared. Funny how an old car memory can follow someone this long, turning empty roads into songs. The empty seat where my heart stayed still rides beside me every night. Your shadow dances with the headlights under faded city lights. The empty seat where my heart stayed feels warmer than these lonely hands, like part of me still lives beside you, somewhere we never planned. Rearview mirror glowing softly, highway lines blur into dawn. Some loves never fully leave you, even after moving on. The empty seat where my heart stayed still waits beside me in the dark. Every lonely midnight highway feels connected to your heart. The empty seat where my heart stayed carries echoes of your name, and every passing set of headlights brings me back to you again. Midnight photographs on the backseat floor, sadden softly every time I close the door. Old Polaroids fading underneath the light, tiny frozen pieces of another life. The dashboard glows in shades of tired blue, while empty highways still remind me of you. Rain keeps tracing patterns on the glass, like memories refusing not to last. And every quiet street light passing slow feels like somewhere we used to know. Midnight photographs on the backseat, scattered like the words we couldn't keep. Every picture holding ghosts tonight of summer rising city lights. The radio still whispers through the darkness, like your voice inside my head. And every road keeps leading me to all the things we never said. Coffee cups still shaking near the console light. 2 a.m. and nowhere really feels alright. Your old denim jacket by the window side still carries traces of another time. The rearview mirror catches tired eyes, watching neon reflections drift behind. And every faded photograph I touch feels warmer than this lonely midnight rush. And every passing shadow on the road feels like your hand I used to hold. Midnight photographs on the backseat, scattered like the words we couldn't keep. Every picture holding ghosts tonight of summer rising city lights. The radio still whispers through the darkness, like your voice inside my head. And every road keeps leading me to all the things we never said. Maybe some memories never disappear. Maybe they survive in small forgotten things, like blurry photographs beneath midnight skies, still carrying the shape of you and I. Midnight photographs on the backseat, slowly fading with the morning breeze. But every picture still remembers the nights we thought would never leave. And though the city keeps on moving, part of me stays somewhere then, driving through these sleepless streets, looking for us again. Dim cassette on the backseat tonight, still spinning slowly underneath the city lights. Dust on the dashboard, coffee stains by the door. Tiny memories scattered on the floor. The highway bends beneath the midnight rain, and every passing light repeats your name. Street signs blur through tired eyes again, like old emotions I can't outrun. And every quiet red light feels too long without you riding next to me. Dim cassette on the backseat, playing songs that still remember us. Every melody cut softly, like unfinished conversations in the dark. The radio keeps breathing through the silence in my chest. And every road I drive tonight still leads back to you somehow. Your denim jacket folded by the glass still carries traces of our faded past. past. The rearview mirror catches empty eyes, watching neon reflections drift behind. 2 a.m. beneath the overpass lights, cold air moving through the sleepless night. And every song inside this old cassette feels warmer than the life we left. Tin cassette on the backseat, playing songs that still remember us. Every melody cuts softly, like unfinished conversations in the dark. The radio keeps breathing through the silence in my chest, and every road I drive tonight still leads back to you somehow. Some cassette on the backseat, playing songs that still remember us. Every melody cuts softly, like unfinished conversations in the dark. The radio keeps breathing through the silence in my chest, and every road I drive tonight still leads back to you somehow. Maybe some songs never really fade. Maybe they survive in lonely places, inside old cars and sleepless avenues, still carrying pieces of me and you. Dim cassette